But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air, like a blazing flare. Just stare, cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me.
Oh my gosh, guys, I am so sorry for how long it has taken me to post. Honestly, I don't know what happened. I honestly just kinda, I didn't fully forget about posting, every day I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna post today. Okay, I'm gonna post today. Each day, I get this mindset, and then, I just, oh, it's too late, I can't record. I can never set a time to record. So you could say that I've been on vacation. I mean, I have been thinking a lot about, if I'm gonna post or whether or not. So you could say I've been on vacation. I don't know. It is a long story, and I don't even know myself why I haven't posted. So I really am sorry about that. Honestly. But I come to you guys with probably one of my personal favorite storylines that I've created. What if Deku was the god of destruction and creation? Honestly, you guys have just been destroying the like button on all these previous episodes. And right now you may be wondering, you may just be wondering a teensy bit why you see a bunch of destruction in the background, and then this guy. Yes, this guy. Oh, oopsie. You guys didn't see anything. You guys weren't supposed to. It's because there was another thumbnail in there for our next video, but we're not going to talk about that. So, like I was saying, you guys may be wondering, what is this guy? Well, you guys will find out later on in the episode. But once again, I really am sorry about, me taking so long and all that. I really am sorry. Once again, Discord helped me pick this thumbnail out. So if you guys like this thumbnail and you guys want to be able to help choose my thumbnails and or videos, make sure you guys join the Discord. Link will be in the description. I'm sorry I forgot to mention Discord in the last video. So if you want to be able to join the Discord, there should be a link in the description. Or I may have forgotten about it. Future Haunted, you better crap and do it. Okay, good. Alright, back to the thing. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And while you're at it, oh, I have been waiting to do this. United States of Smash the bell icon to be notified when I post a new video. So yeah, I am really sorry about not posting, and yeah, I really hope this video makes it up to you guys. So yeah, we are going to start with Deku. He was in the middle of, being berated by the teachers when Deku wakes up. It's like he just had a bad dream. He was with a bunch of other versions of himself. He doesn't quite understand it, but he wakes up to hear a mouthful from the teachers. They are wondering, where did you go? You just teleported and then you're back and you're asleep? What the crap? Okay, once again, you kill villains and then you expect us to show mercy? We should kick you out of the school this instant. Because heroes do not kill. And then Deku says, okay, I don't like being mean, but you guys are really starting to annoy me. As one of Deku's eyes turns black. Like, please, just kind of lower your voices, inside voices. Isn't that what you adults always tell us to use? Because I don't seem to be hearing it from you idiots. So, then Deku's eye turns back to normal. Like I was saying before I fell asleep or something. I killed them because they had committed atrocities beyond reconciliation. So I only did what my forefather, the Lord, told me to do. As he has always told me about stories of an ancient being, of great power, that would drain powers from others and command them to do his bidding, and God thinks these people may have had something to do with him. I don't know who this person he is talking about is, as all I remember when I was born was a big explosion, and then a bunch of pretty lights, and then God gave me some kind of trumpet. I don't know what it does. It's just a trumpet. Really. And all the teachers are confused, like, what is this kid talking about? And then they say, okay, whatever. You're our strongest student. You're probably way stronger than All Might. Just get out of here. Don't do it again. Please, because we don't need a villain of your altitude on here. Because honestly, we fear your strength. Honestly, I don't know what we would do if you were to become a villain. Because, yeah, we just don't need that happening. Because if what Aizawa and 19, or was it 16? Yeah, it was 19. Or was it 9? I don't know. I haven't watched My Hero Academia. Actually, I watched the 2 newest episodes. Because they released 2 new episodes, but this is off topic, so. Like I was saying. If 19 and what Eraser had told us is true, you popped all the villains like balloons, so we really don't need that kind of strength becoming a villain. And then Deku says, don't worry about that. I am pure. I am the Lamb. And I am the Lord's Son. Yes, that is better. I almost said I am the Lord, which that is not true. He is okay, real quickly, just to, tell you guys, Deku isn't technically a god. I mean, you could say he has the strength of a god, but he is not a god. He is an archangel, to make that clear. As I know I've had a couple comments, saying, hey, Deku should be a demigod, or, someone correcting me about, people aren't, or he isn't stronger than God. I know. So let me go ahead and tell you guys, he is an archangel, to be exact. But God sounds cooler than archangel, a little bit. So I just use it. So back to the story. So like he was saying, he is the Lord's, or I am the Lord's son. And I am not of unpureness. I am here to serve the Lord and the Lord only. As the Lord is my Savior and the Lord is my shepherd. And I will do nothing that he does not bid me to do. the teachers are just confused and they're like, is he Christian? I mean, his papers didn't show that he had any. He wasn't. It didn't say he was Christian, Jewish. It didn't say anything of that nature. I mean, crap. We haven't heard from his parents in a little while. As Deku, but like I said, as Deku walks off. So as Deku's walking home, Uraraka approaches him and asks Deku, "Hey, Deku, would you like to go on a picnic with me?" And Deku is just, confused. He asks Uraraka, "What is a picnic?" And Uraraka says, "What? You've never heard of a picnic?" And she says, "Well, it's something close friends would go and do. Well, you would set up a tarp or, a towel or something. You bring food. You go out to a field or, a nice forest or something. And you put down the food and you eat out there. Enjoy nature." Deku says, "I'd like that very much." And then at that point, Deku realizes she's the one. So when they get to the picnic, Deku is just trying to think what he should do, and then he realizes, what if this creature were to come the next day and kill me? I would need a successor. Someone I would be able to either possess or allow to continue on for me. And Deku then hugs Uraraka. And then Deku pats her on the back and implants a piece of himself into Uraraka. Kind of like what Ego did to Star-Lord's mom, except he doesn't give her cancer. And then Deku sits down and they enjoy the picnic. Uraraka not questioning the hug out of nowhere. She kind of liked it. So, the next day, Deku's walking to his class in UA when Deku drops to the ground in agony. He's wondering where the shock of pain came from. He turns around and sees nothing. He looks to his left, his right, in front of him. He looks up, he looks down. He sees no one around him. As God calls to him. And he is transported back to heaven, or teleported back to heaven. Deku asks, "What's going on?" And God says, "It is time, my son. This planet is no longer savable. I feel like we should sound the trumpets." And Deku says, "No." And then Deku remembers what God told him on that day when he was born. "One day I shall call upon you. And if you cannot fix the sin-filled world, no, destroy sin in total, you will sound this trumpet, and 7 trumpets will sound after that, each calling for destruction of the planet. The first will sound for great earthquakes and natural disasters, and it will only get worse from there." I'm sorry, I'd have to reread the Bible, because I don't quite remember what the first one did. So, And then Deku says, no, no, no. It's not too late. I can still save this planet. I can still save the people on them, because they are not all bad. And God knows and says, I know that, son, but it is too late. He has gained enough strength to leave his imprisonment. Deku says, no. I have to give it one last shot. Lord, please give me one more shot. I promise that I will defeat this and destroy it forever. Because there are people down there that are irreplaceable, Lord. I need to save them. Some of them may not believe in you, but I do. Jesus did not get crucified for the planet to be destroyed like this. I have to try one last time. So please, Lord, give me this chance. God hears the pleas of his son and says, all right, you get one shot. But do know that this will be the strongest foe you will ever face. Way stronger than a mere mortal. And stronger than some of your brothers and sisters. As this one was an archangel at one point too. But do not fret, as you have me on your side. But do know I won't help you. This is your battle. But if I feel that you have learned, I will unlock your potential. But you must learn the consequences to that awakening. As that awakening is only saved for one case in particular. So you have 1 in 1,000,000 chances to get this ability. So you must learn when the time would be right for me to awaken it. And you must learn and know what the consequences will be. And what will happen if you awaken him. So go down, my son. Go. As Deku gets down to the earth, and he runs outside to see everyone in the school piled out there. And Deku sees it. A portal right outside of UA. A portal that looks fiery. There's lava and all types of things inside. When all of a sudden, a bat-like creature, a humanoid bat, flies out, and then millions of more fly out alongside it. And they all start charging the UA students. One grabs a UA student by their head and rips their head clean off and starts eating it. Another drops down onto a person and starts gouging out their insides. Students are dropping left and right as these things are dive bombing to kill and kill and kill, as one student gets dragged back inside of the portal. And as soon as he gets in, he is burnt to a crisp as he is dragged inside. Deku sees that Class 1A is doing a decent job at holding them off, but they're only holding them off. They aren't killing any of them. They aren't defeating any of them. They are only holding them off, and it's only a matter of time till one UA student is killed. Or 1A student is killed. So Deku quickly jumps into action, and Deku says, Holy Spirit, give me your strength. as he launches at the demons and just starts punching them one after another with his fists glowing white. It's a type of light that makes you feel so warm, but when it hits you, you just want to die. And Deku's just punching each one into oblivion. Deku has already killed at least 50 of them in less than a second. And Deku's just going at it when he sees Uraraka as being lifted off the ground by one of these things. Deku, in a fit of rage, turns completely black. Almost as if you're staring straight into a black hole. And he teleports behind the demon and taps him on the shoulder. The demon turns around only to get its neck snapped and then its body ripped in half by Deku. Okay, hold on. I need to get a drink. Oof, man. Deku tells Uraraka to go hide as Deku looks back at the portal to see a claw coming out of it with sharp nails. A head pokes through with 2 long horns, sharp teeth, glowing red eyes. No, eyes of pure fire. With a huge grin, a beard. He has very, very sharp nails. Almost like a human's hand and body, but with 2 hooves for feet. A goat's feet. And a long tail and 2 large pairs of wings. This creature steps out and takes a deep breath. His voice smelled like a very bad smoker's lungs, as the creaky and wretched voice says something. It says, "This is what God has done with this planet. It's wretched. I can smell the sin." As a serpent's tongue comes out, as it looks at Deku. And Deku says, "Be not look at me, you sinful creature." As Deku holds out his hand, as a big cross of light appears. And Deku says, "Be crucified by the Lord, and you shall not touch me." As it launches at the creature, but the creature dodges and appears behind Deku. And it says, "This is what he sends to face me. He must have lost his respect for me. This kid is nothing." As he flicks Deku into a wall. Deku is like such immeasurable strength. As he coughs up blood, he falls onto the ground in pain. And he gets up and launches at the creature and starts punching him and punching him and punching him and punching him. He lays almost 50,000 punches into him in less than a second, but none of them have left a mark on the creature. But no, Deku realizes he hasn't been hitting the creature. He's been hitting the creature's hands. The creature has been blocking it. As Deku backs off and then shoots 2 beams of light, or 2 beams of light at the creature. He shoots one at the creature's leg and then the other at the creature's face. Neither are a hit, both are misses. Deku wonders how he could miss, but then he realizes, where'd the creature go? As Deku hears its breath in his ear. He tries to turn around in time, but the creature grabs Deku's arm and breaks it, and then rips it off, as the creature uses Deku's arm as a bat and hits Deku down to the ground with his own arm, as the creature takes a bite out of it and rips the skin and tissue off. As the creature says, ugh, it's holy. Well, a meal is a meal, I guess. As he throws it away as a demon grabs it and goes into the portal to eat it. Deku's just holding where his arm used to be, as Deku says, that's impressive. I didn't think there could be a being this strong, other than God himself. As Deku heals his arm, as the demon, or the creature, whatever it is, says, I'm done being on the defensive. As it's, just as it finishes the sentence, it's already in front of Deku, and Deku couldn't even see it coming. It punches Deku in the stomach. Deku falls onto the ground holding his stomach, and as he coughs up blood. And then the creature uses his fingers and stabs Deku in the back, ripping one of Deku's organs right out of his body. Deku punches the creature in the jaw right before it can eat the organ. And then Deku kicks the creature through a building. Deku says, eat that, slimy, sinful. Bleh. As the creature is already in front of him, as it punches Deku once in the jaw, and then another in the stomach, and then headbutts him, as the creature drives its horns straight through Deku's chest, as it throws Deku away, as it bounces back and says, Hellhound, finish him, and devour him for all I care. I see a bunch of fresh souls, referring to the UA students that are still having trouble defending against the demons, as he starts slowly walking over there. Deku says no, but the Hellhound jumps on top of him and starts scratching him as it bites down on Deku's throat, as Deku can feel the venom entering his veins. Deku says, Armor of God, as it blasts all the venom out of his system and blasts the Hellhound right off of him. Deku says, await your judgment day, you foul beast, as he blasts it with the light of God, killing the creature. Deku sees the devil, or the creature, holding on to Uraraka, choking her, as he starts eating her soul. Deku is furious, and he turns fully black, and just teleports straight to the creature, grabs it by its horn, and breaks the horn off, and stabs it in the back of the throat, as he backhands the creature in the mouth, launching it through 7 buildings, destroying all 7, and leaving a huge crater in the ground. Deku says, back off and go back to where you came from. I've had enough playing around. As Deku starts walking towards the creature, and the creature says, ooh, this one's fun. As it spits out a tooth. Then its playful face turns into a very angered one. As he lifts up his lip and feels around, and he feels the tooth that's missing. The creature is mad as it spits out some blood. It says, "You're dead." As it launches at Deku, and Deku launches at it, and they are locked in a furious battle, both exchanging blows, 1 for 1, 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 4. They are just exchanging blows till the creature decides to use its nails, and it slashes Deku's eyes and then stabs him straight through the lung. It brings back its hand and shakes off the blood on its hand and says, "I wasn't even at 10%. But now I know. You love her, don't you? You don't have to be with the god. You can be with me, and you can have her. You can do whatever you want with her, with no regrets. But I know because of your silly, silly, silly belief, and because of the rules the old man gave you, you can't do anything unless you marry her. And that must be horrible, not being able to have any fun. So I know it. I know you know that his rules are stupid. You should be able to do whatever you want without any consequences. But you wouldn't have any consequences. Come with me, brother, and you can do whatever you want, and he can't judge you. Come with me." As he reaches his hand out, Deku punches the creature in the jaw as a response, but it didn't even send him flying. It didn't even make him flinch. The creature smirks and says, "Still siding with him? Well, I guess killing her won't change your mind, but I'll do it anyways." As he just cuts Deku's head clean off with his nails, as Deku's head goes flying, and Deku's lifeless, limp body falls to the ground. Uraraka woke up just in time to see this. She screams for Deku and starts running towards the creature, and she attempts to fight him, but all the creature has to do is flick her on the head, and she's launched straight into a building, breaking her back. She slides down the building wall, covered in blood, as the creature starts walking towards her. And he bends down and whispers in her ear, "I'm gonna have so much fun with your body and soul in hell." I love you more than that silly kid can. I'll do things to you that will make you feel good. Uraraka is just in so much fear as she realizes who this is. And then Satan can read her expressions, and he says, "Oh, you finally realized who I am. I'm Satan, you son of a..." As Deku comes up behind the creature and snaps the creature's neck and throws him away. As Deku says, "Don't touch her." As Deku turns into his 50% form, the form that he used to create the universe, or the form that he, a form that he hasn't even used yet. So Deku, at 50%, says, I've had enough of this. I'm ending this once and for all. As the devil says, "You can sure try, kid." As he launches at Deku, and Deku launches at him, and they get into a heated fight, blowing blow for blow. They are just trading off blows, each blow knocking a piece off of each person. Deku is right now taking the most damage, as the creature says, "You should have accepted my offer," as he stabs Deku and then punches him in the jaw. But Deku retaliates by punching the creature in his abdomen and then kicking the creature right where its balls should be. And then with his right hand, he backhands the creature straight through a building. And Deku says, "Light of judgment, come upon this foul beast." And the brightest light on the planet, on Japan, like in space, you can literally see the light where Japan should be. The brightest light anyone had ever seen, a blinding light, is thrusted upon the devil, as the devil says, "Ah!" As the devil intensifies its flames, as all the light is just torn from the face of the planet, and he says, "No, you die!" As flames and more flames are just thrown upon Deku, and Deku feels like he is in the pits of hell. He screams in agony, and he screams, as the devil launches at Deku and punches him straight in the jaw, launching him into a building, causing a huge explosion. Uraraka screams, "No! Deku!" Bakugo tries to fight the demon, but his head is instantly severed off by the creature's nails. Deku gets up slowly, and he is just thinking about protecting his friends and the people he loves, and protecting, most importantly, his unborn son. And then Deku realizes what God meant, and realizes what he has to do. And God says, "You now know what you must do. So I grant you the power in order to do it. As you know the two sacrifices that must be made. Some may not agree with it, but the human's fate lies in your hand. Go, I give you the strength to do it. I unlock your full potential." As Deku says, "Thank you, Lord." As Deku turns golden and lifts up into the air, as the golden glow is so bright, no one can see what's going on. As the golden glow starts to rip away, showing Deku's true and ultimate form, Deku turns into this, as three glowing pulses pop up on Deku's body, as one of Deku's eyes turns black, as the other turns white, and vines grow out of Deku's feet, and more lightning starts to glow and spark around Deku. Golden, blue, and black lightning. As Deku drops to the ground, it says, "It's done for." Look forward. The devil attempts to fight him, but Deku just punches him. Each punch knocking a huge portion of the devil like a piece of like chunks of the devil are being taken out by each punch, until eventually the devil is standing right in front of the gate of hell, or the portal to hell. As Deku looks back at Uraraka as she's crying and begging for Deku, as everyone is trying to hold her back, as she's in so much pain from having the broke back and a couple broken ribs. She's in so much pain that she wants Deku. And Deku says, "Raise him good, right? And do know, I love you always." As Deku says, "It is time for you to go back to where thy came from." As Deku says, "Be gone," as he pushes the devil back inside of hell. As the devil tries to get back up to get out, Deku says, "Goodbye." As Deku looks back at the devil and says, "Seal!" As a wall where Deku used to be, a humongous spurt of light comes out of nowhere, devouring the entire planet. If you were to be on the moon, all you would see is a big ball of light. And then when all the light subsides, all there is a Deku turned to concrete, turned to stone. And where the portal used to be is where Deku, now inside of a wall the size of the portal, not too big, but about the size of a doorway. And Deku, in a T-pose, no, on a cross, is where Deku, in stone, lies. All of Japan mourns Deku's death, and everyone gives their final goodbyes to those who died, but most importantly to Deku. Uraraka goes up to say some words about Deku, and she says, "He was a great man, an even greater friend. He showed us the things that we thought were impossible. He proved that people's words were right. He proved that not all people are bad. He proved to us that the light is something we should look forward to. And he proved to us that he wasn't horrible. He was perfect. But if he were here right now, he would probably say, 'I'm not perfect. Only God is.' I just wish he was here to help raise our child." As she holds her stomach. No one heard the child part. And she says, "We will forever miss him. And I will forever miss him. We love you, Deku." As she drops to the ground, hugging the stone wall with Deku in it. As All Might has to rip her off of it as she's just screaming for Deku to come back. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where I'm going to end this episode off. I hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And while you're at it, United States of, smash the bell icon to be notified when I post a new video. So yeah, I do hope to get back onto the grind, but I will be informing the people on Discord, what the next video will be. So if you guys want to know, make sure to go over to Discord or go to link in the description. Click on that and join my Discord. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.